Voting has started at polling unit 009 in front of Akpata's house, Ogilolo, in the ward in Oye local government area. 365 registered voters are expected to cast their ballot there. Already, voters have lined up in an orderly manner, waiting for their turn to be accredited using the bimodal voter accreditation system. Voting commenced at exactly 8:30 a.m. and will close at 2:30 p.m. until all eligible voters on the queue may have been allowed to cast their ballot. Right, TVC News senior correspondent Femi Akande joins me now to give us updates from where he is monitoring the exercise there in Ekiti. Femi, it's good to have you join me this morning. We understand voting has commenced. Can you bring us up to speed with the level of satisfaction and the level of turnout as well?
Yes, Mike, good morning. Well, let me start with the latest development, and that is that Governor Femi of Ekiti State has cast his ballot here at Ishon, Ilafon, Ilimeso Ward Polling Unit 009 here in Oye local government area of Ekiti State. This Oye local government has more than 65,000 registered voters. But in this particular ward where Governor Femi cast his ballot, there are 365 registered voters here. Well, the turnout, as we have seen around here, seems to be impressive, but it's still too early in the day to give a general assessment. Indeed, Governor Femi also said that it is also still too early in the day for him to give a general assessment of the voter turnout and the whole exercise, voting exercise today. That is still to wait till later in the day before this kind of assessments can be made. But one thing is that voters have come out in an orderly manner. We saw them come out as early as 8 o'clock, but voting started at 8:30 a.m. They were here, they lined up in an orderly manner. They were briefed by the polling officers here. They were briefed, given the guidelines, the ground rules were set, and then they now, of course, all of them came here with their permanent voter card, and they moved forward, presented the voter card to these election officers here, and then it is cross-checked on the voter register to know if indeed they are eligible to cast their vote at this particular polling unit. After that is done, they are then given the ballot paper, and then they move to that area where they go and thumbprint and then come and cast their ballot into the ballot box here. Well, so far it has been an orderly process. There's a high level of coordination around here. Even the party agents have not had any issues with the whole process. Everyone seems to be satisfied with the way everything is going right here at this particular polling unit, Mike.
All right. In past elections, we often hear of the beavers not being able to capture some of the voters. What has been the experience with those gadgets working, and how efficient have they been so far from your assessment?
Yes, Mike, we have seen an improvement in the efficiency of this bimodal voter accreditation system compared to what we had in Anambra State and other previous elections. Before this election, INEC conducted a mock election where this device was tested, and indeed a passback was given ahead of today's election. We have so far, it just takes about 1 minute, maximum of 1 minute for each voter to be accredited and recognized by the beavers device before they then proceed to cast their ballot. It's a great improvement from the previous elections. And again, we know that this is the first election that will be conducted by INEC using the 2022 Electoral Act. So this has also enhanced the process. It has saved time because there's a simultaneous voting and accreditation and voting going on, unlike what we had in the past, unlike what we had in the past where when accreditation will first be done and then later around midday, voting will start. A lot of time has been saved here. Indeed, we asked Governor Femi about that, and he also said that he believes this time saving would also encourage a lot of people to participate in the process, and maybe the turnout might be impressive because looking at previous elections here in Ekiti State, there has been a decline in the turnout of registered voters. In the past, in the previous election, the past two elections, the decline, there was a 50% decline, about 52% decline in the turnout of registered voters. And the last election had about just 49% participation of registered voters. But here in Ekiti State, the collection rate of the permanent voter card is about 76%, but we still wait to see if indeed a significant number of those that have collected their permanent voters card will come out to participate in the whole process. We have also seen women and indeed young people come out here at the polling unit to participate in the process. And of course, this speaks to the statistics from INEC that says that 58% of the registered, no, 51%, I beg your pardon, 51% of the registered voters here in Ekiti State are women, and about 38% of the registered voters in Ekiti State are youth between the ages of 18 to about 30. You know, and we have also seen a reflection of these statistics here. You know, just looking at the queue, you'll see a high number of women and young people here on the queue lining up to participate in the process. The enthusiasm also, I would say, has been quite impressive because, you know, people have come here, and it also gives a sense of a peaceful coexistence among the people here in Ishon. There's a high level of familiarity among the people here. We have seen them exchange pleasantries, shared jokes, laughs, and all of that. But one thing is on their mind. They all want to participate in the process, cast their ballot, be part of that process of picking who governs Ekiti State in the next democratic dispensation. Mike.
Right. Thank you very much, Femi, for bringing us up to speed. It's quite exciting to see women turn out, youth turn out. We even saw earlier from some of the visuals you sent, goats and dogs and chickens all around. It just tells the atmosphere is really friendly, which is a good thing. Thank you very much. We'll continue with you much later on the program.